Hello! What's up, everybody? Welcome in. This is Casey at the Guardian Oracle 33. Surprise, guys. If you don't know me, my name is Casey. I'm a psychic medium. I'm an intuitive. I'm also a general contractor, a light worker. Today, we did a lot of mud work. We did a lot of drywall today. My son and I, for my construction company. I felt guided to get on here and just see what is channeled out. So, I love you guys. I'm sure you guys will be filtrating in here soon. No fucking pun intended. Love you, Jason. Hello! What's up? How is our day? I love you guys. It's been a second. Should we see what's in the energy? I know I've been quiet all day mudding the walls. Tomorrow I think I might go live while I'm at the job site. And just, Ringo, I was so proud of him the day he put in that work. There's the family. What up, Herman? What up, Amelia? Speeding disposition. What up? It's been a second. I love you guys. Happy to be here. Alright. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels of the highest bright light, I call on you for clarity, guidance. Thank you, Mother Nature, for always being there to ground me. I'm just happy to be here. Calling the light. As I am the light and there's no separation. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see what, just want to spend intentional time with you guys. Less windy today. What up, David? Fucking Jason Jinx, you owe me a Coke. I said it first. Herman! Paging Dr. Herman. Where's Bill? Who else in the family's here? If you guys are here and you're watching, leave a like, hey? Hey, double tap the fucking screen around here. Let's see what we've got going on. I can't remember who it is from the UK. He goes, you know, cheerio means goodbye. He goes, I love it when you say that. And I think I mean hello, but truly I mean goodbye, cheerio. Maybe there's been some endings here. I just want to pull. So I went back home and I got some of my decks from the very first Guardian Oracle shed that were in storage. So I have a bunch of, this is my other deck. This one kind of gets in there when I was in the fucking gang stalking days. I was going to pull a few channeled messages. Mind manipulation used to create illusions, number 99. The chosen ones, Christ consciousness, 1, 2, 3, 4. These could be sign synchronicities, numbers that you see, things that you hear. There's no fucking coincidence, mate. We're experiencing these things on profound levels for a reason. Our soul recognizes them. We get the butterflies, we get the ringing in the ear, we get the fucking Wayblade J-Blaze, right? Right in front of you, number 30. I mean, 2 weeks from now, somebody could be literally sitting at the coffee table and they'd be like, God, fucking give me a sign. He's like, it's right there on your coffee mug. World's best father. Don't doubt it. Maybe you are a father that second guesses, you know, how much you do for others and the impact that you make here. It's huge, you know, the role that you're playing in so many people's lives, even if it feels insignificant and you're not in the limelight. Know that you're a cornerstone, a foundationary. Bill, the science guy, what's up? You're a foundational block for creative energy. I love stay-at-home dads, dude. Stay-at-home dads are kind of hot. I'm just saying. All right. Clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies you may have absorbed. The start of something wise, love and light, 0606. Zerdic in here yet, guys? Sir Adam. What's up? Good afternoon to you, sir. Welcome in, cheerio. If you guys are watching, say hi. Where are you watching from? Balance, self-love, wisdom. 6666. State of dystopia. Injustice and suffering. number 321. Someone is over. Somebody is watching over you, number 2112. Grandma, is that you? Helping others has a huge role in life. Life path number 9. All right. Those were the channeled messages. Monty, what's up? Hello from Oklahoma. I love that. New York. Bill, really? I heard upstate. I don't even know what that means. James Croft. Cheerio, James. Where are you guys watching from? What's up? All right. I'm going to pull a few oracles. And then I'm going to pull what's coming towards you, what you need to know. And then we will pull, I will do a small wheel out love reading, and the energy goes in the frequency of magnetization. How's everybody's week been? Constance, what's up? Zerdic. Your ears must have been ringing, man. I was just talking about you. 199. I got 99 problems, but Alright, universe's guidance. Holy Spirit, holy angels of the highest bright light. Alright. For some of you, I do feel like there's something, whether it's your truth, somebody's truth, a spiritual truth, something between the propaganda of religion and spirituality, perhaps, forging and pathing your own way. You know, seeing the back of the King of Swords here, it's like, I think for some of you, you've said what you had to say, and you're at the point where you're just ready to stand in your truth, in whatever way that looks like for you. If it is meant to be, it will be. You don't have to force it, convince, or worry over it. Let it flow, let it be, and let it come to you. You are attracting everything you need. Trust the timing of your life. You are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you realize. You have been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, and relationships to improve, and these prayers will be answered soon. Ooh la la. When there are questions you need assistance with, go inward, ask God, sit with yourself, meditate on the question, ask for help. Also, then trust your intuition, as most often the answer and guidance will be delivered to you intuitively. We are with you always. I wonder if somebody here didn't lose an air sign recently. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Hearing the date, I'm seeing 48, but I'm hearing 1948. I'm hearing Catholicism. All right. What is coming towards you? The person coming towards you, the energy coming towards you. Where are you at? What is the collective doing at this time? Okay, collective current energy. For some of you, I think you are concerned about or feeling optimistic over some sort of defeat. Maybe where you feel as if you maybe were going to be defeated in some area. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of backs, a lot of turning around. You know, May 3rd could be prominent date here. There could be some sort of healing or something that happened there. Somebody also could have a, I'm seeing the geese as spirit animals. I love this depiction of the star card. The star card comes out normally after a tower event, something catastrophic that's happened in your life, something that's fallen apart, anything that wasn't built off of good faith, good morals, good values. For this to be out here in the energy, it feels like you could be feeling victorious over your parenthood, your job, feeling as if, you know, new opportunities are coming in for you at this time. What up, sandwich? I could use a good sandwich right about now. How about you guys? I'm hearing the names Peter, James, and Paul. All right. Whew. I don't normally read on the finances aspect, but it does feel like there's a new start, new beginning, new creative idea. The full moon in the full strawberry moon, what is it, on the 11th, 611. That is also an 8. You know, for a lot of you, you're just getting to the top of the mountain. You're just starting to experience a lot of the time and energy that you've put into. Look at this younger. This is somebody who goes within, and you know, it's allowing the inner child aspects of ourself that have been stifled, right? When we're all young, they say our personality is set at 6. I truly feel like at that point, society is imprinted upon our children in every way, whether it's through school, through, what's the last one? I got chocolate. Whether it's through school, through, in any way that anything can imprint upon them, you know. That could be a, you know, definitely a thing here is somebody could be going or could have gone toe to toe with the way that they were raised, the way that they are raising their children. You know, it's like just because I said what I said, that doesn't always make you right, you know, for some of you. You could be experiencing that right now. Some of you are leaving other people in the past. You know, you've gotten, my left ear's ringing. You've gotten to this place of healing that you're feeling quite adequate about. I've got so many mix of decks in here. It's so funny. There's no coincidences. I do not believe there is any coincidences. Hey, I found a lottery ticket and it says lucky on it. It says lucky you. Lucky you. What's up, mystic friend? Doug's energy towards me. Thank you. $5 media holler. Thank you, mystic. Mystic Road. Doug's energy towards you. The dog. Does somebody have darker skin here? I'm seeing somebody with darker skin, whether this is Native, Hispanic. I don't know why I'm just seeing that. I'm seeing the Native, or long dark hair. It's coming through. For Doug. For Doug. Am I focused on what I want most? Color. I'm also sensing something with like the colorblind. Colorblind. If I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in my life, what could I choose? Am I focused on what I want most? I think this person's coming to like, and this kind of goes along with this read as well. There's only light. I think Doug's energy towards you is if you guys haven't healed something or you're focusing on trying to heal something right now, I see that. I see that there's a need to have a new start in some way, whether this is within their own heart, their own being, with the healing being out here in feathers. I don't know if somebody just lost somebody, but you know, there could be definitely be something to do with the sunsets, the skies, the messages from birds. You know, maybe there is a bird or the song of a bird with feathers being out here. It feels like whatever's happening here is their distance. What if it was easy? So, you know, I think that this has been a situation for both of you that probably hasn't been the easiest, but it creates a stronger bond. Maybe this person feels like you're a cornerstone, I'm hearing, for them. God box. It really does feel like somebody's going within. This card talks about write any worries, concerns, and desires on a piece of paper and then put it into a special container called the God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. So releasing. I don't know if there was some sort of trauma or some sort of something that happened between you guys that maybe is healing now or needs to heal, but it definitely feels like his feelings towards you would be to heal something or make something right. But it feels like the main goal here is to come to, this person's trying to come to themselves first, you know? Definitely wants a new start in some way. What up, Holmes? What are you eating? You are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as what your physical sight. Your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. I feel like you guys, I heard teachable moment right now. Their current feelings. Let's see. I keep hearing twin flames. I don't know if somebody tells another person, you know, you're a twin flame or we're a match in some ways. Let's see. Open your eyes. If somebody shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not what you fear. And it does feel like there's a lot of fear here. Not fear, but just like, it's so much easier just to be authentic with yourself, to be able to be authentic, whether in whatever way, not to have to appear or show up in a way to where you need to maintain or keep or, you know, have the attraction or attention on you. It's like, I really feel like there's a healing aspect that this person's taught you about yourself. It feels like if Doug's having a new start, maybe he pushes you to do this, or you him, in whatever way that is. But I do feel like there's some sort of soul contract here that you guys are both having. On the soul level, he says, was it easy? Am I communicating my needs? So somebody here, you know, maybe you just need to speak up about what you desire. Ask the question. You know, it feels like, I just want to say, there's somebody naggy in this situation who's persistent. Pokes, prods, or, you know, and it's like somebody's just, I think there's space that's been had or needed, and it's like somebody's trying to figure out who the F they are. I feel like you're in a period of rest right now. You know, I feel like somebody just wants a rest, you know, from you, and I think that it's on a sincere level. Not from you, take it as you will, but this person's trying to figure some shit out about them. What up, Wade? The one time I take my pocket knife off in the pickup. Trying to get into this chocolate here. You're a pretty lady. Take care. Bill, Jason, Constance. We love you guys. I need to put some light on this. Hi, Butch. Are you coming to join this show? This is my Charleston Chew strawberry chocolate. I keep hearing redirect your thoughts. Redirect your thoughts. I heard redirect your thoughts to the closest mirror. Now I'm hearing mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fucking fairest of them all? It's a Charleston Chew. The strawberry one. What's up, Bethany? OG. Old school candy for sure. So good. Alright. Planes flying over. 27 in here, 22 likes. Who is coming towards the collective? Who is coming towards the collective? Somebody could have a fandy fetish. Do you have a fandy fetish? A candy fetish? I normally don't eat chocolate. I don't eat candy a lot, but today we did drywall all day, and by the time I got home, candy, we had Mexican tacos, 3 tacos from the taco truck, so good. And we got some chocolate and came home and watched the sun go down. We had a good day. We put in about 9 hours today. We did good. The person coming towards the collective, energy coming towards the collective, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, the High Priestess. You have a very highly in tune spiritual reserve, capacity. I'm hearing capacitator. Your dream state could be very prominent at this time. The solar plexus chakra. Your third eye could be wide open. I'm hearing amethyst. Amethyst. The amethyst. But I looked at her neck. Okay. You have somebody coming towards you who is very intuitive, but yet at the same time indecisive. There feels like there's a need for grounding in specific situations. This person could be a earth sign. You have somebody that's already pretty cued into you, the way you think, the way that you feel, if you're hurting. You have somebody who has either gone through pain with you, or somebody who has come out the other side of a painful situation. Bottom of the deck, we've got the star, healing. Somebody who's going through a very deep, profound healing process within their self, releasing some sort of inner secrets, or you need to constantly plan or overthink. Maybe somebody here has a hard time going with the flow, but I think the flow has got going. The Lovers, and somebody who's walking away from the past. Past could be behaviors, thought patterns, the ways of doing things, maybe feeling a specific spark. Maybe this is happening in your heart. Maybe something has just blown fucking wide open. You know, and you just feel that peace and joy again. You know, this comes through. God puts everything in our life to show us that spark, that thing that just, you know, ignites us. It could be in our child's eyes. It could be in our significant other. It could be passing a stranger, and, you know, we're always sharing energy. It's just a lot better when you share it with somebody that matters, you know. Knowing that there is only light. And when I say that, you know, when the Two of Cups is, when this card comes out, you have somebody who is looking for a very deep soul connection. This could be something that they're going through within their own being right now. And when I say soul connection, it doesn't always have to be with another. It has to deal with their innermost parts. It's not just about needing somebody else to fulfill something within us, you know, because that's so, I'm hearing stereotypical, but it's so surface level. True healing begins, you know, within the heart, the inner person. Somebody can't, you know, they can be a part of your heart, but they can't, we all have to do the work to want to open it, to want to feel, to come awake, to come alive. You know? We call out to dry bones, come alive, come alive. When we call out to dead hearts, come alive. You could be having a new beginning with somebody in love, with the Page of Pentacles out here. There could be a healing dynamic here between a mother, a father, and a very specific child, with the page being out here. Or this could be a love that maybe that you've dreamt of since, you know, a long time. And maybe it is a repetitive dream. Maybe it is something that you continuously see. You know, I feel like somebody here has deep remembrances of past lives, out-of-body experiences that are very profound. And I feel like in some cases, You're very unique in the way that you observe, look at things, interpret things. You have somebody coming towards you who's equally, somebody who is equally as in tuned, but it feels like their passions are hidden behind some sort of, I'm hearing observation tactic, but beyond that, I'm hearing incapacitator again. Somebody who hides behind pain. You know, maybe they do put on the face. They're intuitive, but for some reason, maybe this person is missing the heartstring. The fucking one string that makes it ding-a-long-a-dong-long-a-long by a bonfire, that old love song, right? You forgot the damn string, son of a bitch. Guess we ain't playing that song this weekend, Cletus. Shame on you. Shame on you. You fucked me over. You forgot I asked you to do one thing. I asked you to do one thing and you couldn't even bring the shoestring for the guitar string that for all of us to enjoy something, right? What do you want me to look at? October 7th, 97, Charlie. Alright, so you have somebody who's been through quite a deal of pain. That's how they're showing up, as somebody maybe that's secretive. Maybe they're secretive because of the pains and the hurts that they have, and that kind of stifles them right now as far as having a positive movement forward. This person's truest feelings is wanting to heal something here, to have a new beginning here with the Two of Cups. It takes two to tango. This is this person's feelings, this person's truest intentions towards you at this time. The Seven of Cups and the Six of Cups. Somebody wants to do anything they can to, I just want to be there. I heard, I just want to be there for you. I just want to be there. I realize I've been around the block a time or two. I have experienced many things, and at this point, I think I'm just ready to keep my eyes focused on the prize. The Six of Cups is a past life remembrance. I said it feels like somebody's remembering things here from the past. Maybe there is something very unique here about the love of a child. Just soul family, something that just feels so, it's unmistakable, and with the water being here, this represents somebody who's choosing, they're not looking, they already have it in their hand. This is the glass they chose the emotions. Somebody's intentions is to choose their emotions, to regain the strength that they need to shift their perspective to a new way of possibilities. I want to say it's about possibilities. It's about becoming more consciously and open. This person's starting with their feelings, it feels like. If they're not meeting you on a very, on an intellectual level at that point, or whatever level, I feel like somebody's looking for specific, connection here. Somebody who is emotionally intelligent. And this person's intention is to become that, is to focus and to rekindle. I just keep seeing a spark, a fire in the belly, a fire in the soul. And it comes from, maybe you've been crying a lot, maybe you've been purging a lot, For the highest good of all, ancestors, divine beings, strong loved ones. I'm hearing the name Amber, the name Michelle. I'm hearing Mark Jacobs. I'm seeing a green DKNY perfume. It's like in a green bottle. It's like apple something. I sell it at the mall. I'm also seeing the mall. Hot Topic, but it's the one with the sun in it. PacSun. I'm seeing that. Interesting channeled messages. Melissa. Melinda, listen here, Linda. Herman. Your attitude changes when you change your environment and people you have around you. I will definitely say that. That is a fact. Grief, pain, illness. I think we're more powerful than we think we are. We're always looking for spirituality, the next guru, the next person to tell us what we think we need to hear. It's not that. It's about maybe with every message that you do receive, God's just guiding you closer within yourself. Maybe the ultimate thing really is about getting to know me, self-love, right? Maybe you're rekindling something at this point, you know, within your spirit, within your inner child, within your being. Maybe you've had, I'm hearing that song, This Magic Moment, when your lips are close to mine. I just want to feel you sing, your body sing. You know, there's a very primal nature, very primal instinct about the energy that comes through. It's like, it feels like somebody is very protective over you, more than they say or more than you'll know. What's your feelings towards this person? Page of Swords. You've got the Page 2. They've got the Page of Wands. You're saying, I want to communicate a message to you. And this person wants to share new profound, I'm hearing passages, but messages that they've discovered. Things about within themselves. Things that they're, you know, new profound discoveries. This person feels like this, something about you that maybe feels very godlike. You know, when I say godlike, just very healing, very warm, very much at home. Your hands could be very hot. As I was saying this earlier, my hands were getting very hot. They just feel a very, maybe all the things you've been through for you to be able to hold the compassion and the love. You know, maybe somebody has known you previous, or I'm hearing pervious to a specific space and time, and they've gathered their very own impressions on what they've thought. Maybe this person's been tested in the sense of integrity, and maybe they are going through something, some sort of loss, some sort of deep wound pertaining to losing either both parents, a parent, or just traumas within their own childhood. This does feel like in some ways, that's what this Three of Swords is that there's a lot of pain behind things that have happened in the past that this person kind of keeps to their selves. This person is feeling victorious about something. I'm not exactly sure as of yet, but I think it might have to do with this new beginning that you're holding up. You know, yeah, I'm seeing the Empress and the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest moving action cards in the deck. This person's saying, I know you own your shit. I don't know how to come in exactly right, but I want to do my best not to lose you, not to take my eye off of you. There's so much about you that I just realized that I'm finding out, that I'm experiencing. It's like, you know, maybe somebody had a profound dream about parents, about past lives with one another that really struck home for them. The Knight of Cups. Undoubtedly, you have a lot of love for this person. I feel as if you're at this time really working on yourself, but this person comes along and it's almost got you feeling, well, I've got all this, well, I have all this by me fucking self, right? I want to share it with somebody. This is my magic moment. This is me fucking magic moment to show up, and I'm sitting here like this. It's like, what is all this shit? What is all of this house, all of these things, all of these belongings, these records, these assets? What is all of this with nobody to share them with? And I think God's really trying to bring that home to somebody. It's like, is the greatest gift we share, you know, physiological things? Or is it a space within one another's energy that protects the multitude of many? Maybe it is your shield and your armor. And maybe that is love. Love is one of the brightest, strongest shields, magnetic frequencies. The Ten of Pentacles, somebody's like, I would rather grow old alone, just taking care of my shit with me and my dogs, than to having unfulfilling relationship. If I want to grow, I want to grow with somebody that is capable of growth, somebody who's, you know, is on track, a teammate, a friend. What's the obstacle here? And it landed on the parents, Temperance. There's some sort of healing that is going on, some sort of deep healing. I do feel like there is a wound here with parents, and something that was very unpleasant, or something that has caused somebody to have to go within to find a deeper strength within their self. Maybe this is you as a parent, perhaps. Angel of God X, what's up? Zerdig? Guys, I gotta go grab a sweater real fast. All of a sudden, the irrigation water started getting over here, and it is chilly. I'll be back in 1 second. I'm back. Alicia, how are you doing? Rise, kill, and eat. Thank you. Horse could be significant as the power animal, as well as the white stag, the mastery, and the Christ. Somebody could be using like basic physics and physiology, some sort of chemistry, alchemical response to what movie was I just watching? I was watching the new Captain America, where Hawkman becomes Captain America. He has the shield, and it's where the Hulk turns red, but I didn't get to finish it. I fell asleep in the middle of it. Where was I going with that? And it's like Richard Gere. I don't know why I'm hearing that. I don't think that's who that is. But the Colonel in that movie, he was so greedy and blind that the guy that was ruining a lot of things within the planet, he was a physicist. He was the only one that could make the chemical that would keep him alive. And it's just like, I don't know why I'm channeling this right now, the greed. You know, there's a powerful reason that two people come together. It's not just because of love and pain and this. There's energies that mix together that are for the highest good. You know, it is sometimes for some of you, it is about the children that you'll have. It is about the legacy you leave. Sometimes it's not always going to be what you think it'll be. Maybe the last lifetime you were the all-star football player or this and that. Maybe this lifetime it's about your kids. You know, some of you could be having a hard time letting go of kids or things that feel close to your chest, you know. I think God's really trying to show you how to look at things that are holding you back. You know, and if you have lost your parents or a parent, it feels like the angels are out here trying to heal something and show you what you can let go of so you can have an emotional healing. I'm seeing the mom. Okay, so maybe this is your mom because the card was covering the dad. It was sitting on my table like this. So maybe you've lost your mom. Okay, and it feels like she's a guiding light for you. And I keep seeing the horses. So maybe your horses make you think of your mom, or the white horse is just passed on purity as well. You know, maybe you are feeling like, can I trust the messages that I'm receiving? You know, some of you are going through a spiritual awakening, the dark night of the soul. You're starting to have profound experiences in deep healing. And deep healing sucks ass. Healing's never easy or fun. Nobody's like, oh yeah, I just got to this because, you know, it takes years, 5 years. And I've had my highs and lows. I've come back and forward and up and down, and I go with the flow. I'm learning lessons. I'm coming on a soul level to experience certain things. But while I'm here, I'm also seeding other wisdom and information and knowledge within the crystalline grid and the ley lines due to my own ancestral. And the more that I awaken, we as a collective awaken, the more that we activate those grid lines. And we're able to go through the Akashic record through our own DNA. It is about energy. It's all about energy. I was driving down the road and I seen all the power lines, and I'm like, what if those things, those power lines are absorbing all of our energy off of our body? They're just depleting us day in and day out. We are the free energy. You know, we have enough energy within our body to, I heard power a galaxy. People are going to start seeing where they're getting robbed at in their greed. You know, it's like, a lot of you that are starseeds, you've been doing this. I'm thinking about Wes right now as I'm saying this. I love you, bro. You're psychics. You reveal things that others don't. You know, you have this ability to go within. I'm talking to somebody who's very psychically talented, psychically aware, especially perhaps in the dream state, and the fact maybe you are a warrior in a dream state in some way. You have a lot of dreams about fighting war. Maybe your physical body at this time is resting. You know, it feels like your higher self is kicking in and allowing a time of tranquility and some rest to recuperate, like the as above so below. I feel like some sort of galactic war was won here, you know, on some level. Shape-shifting is transformative energy. I heard it's congruent, it's conducive. You're a conductor of electromagnetic field, electromagnetic energy. I feel like I'm talking to somebody, whether this is Akashically in the past life, I'm picking up on that energy, but somebody, you might be really have your eye or be passionate about moving forward in some sort of psychic wisdom or knowledge that you're getting about creating, or intuitive inklings that you have. For some of you that read, it feels like you bring a lot of happiness and joy to many others by your insight and the way that you deliver a message, your authenticity. Here's the horse again. You know, this represents sun, the Leo. You know, you could be a Leo. Look at this little kid. There's a lot of inner child healing that's gone on in the collective. I can say that. Whether this is people passing away, coming in, people showing up, coming around, making amends with the past, letting go. And then maybe through all the stuff you've been through, it's like more or less just the gratitude of nothing really changed besides my perspective and my ability to look at it in a new version. Nothing ever changed with the way we see it. And now you see it, you know. You're seeing what, you're going out on the edge of the dock. I heard dead man walking. You're going out, what do you call it when they throw them overboard and they blindfold them on a ship? What up, Jimmy Martin? What up, Ashley? Leo Moon. Walking the plank, thank you. Oh, you walking the fucking plank, mate. I even forgot where I was going with that. I do feel like, as far as walking the plank, somebody's going to have to make a choice, a decision. Somebody's going to have to face a deep fear. And I think that this is about I heard, what the fuck is wrong with me? It's not you, babe. It's me. It's us. It's we. You know, there's a eerie. I decided to use the word eerie because I heard it, feeling of uncertainty, mischief. I'm hearing pedigree. You know, I'm hearing grooming and marksmanship. All right. In love. In love. Four Pentacles. I think there's a lot of hanging on to. There's somebody's looking at something for what it is. They see that there's potential growth, and they're finding their way out of an obstacle. Perhaps what you were told about a specific situation or a specific somebody was other people's projection on their reality of what the situation was, or you know, those energies are spells. We're casting spells when we're speaking those things about others or onto others, or projections. When we allow our thoughts to get carried away, we're calling in things that we don't want, especially when we're not grounding the energies, you know, and pain can do that. There's a message here about some sort of overcoming or the triumph to get to the top of a mountain, what it took. What somebody's, you know, they're looking at it. I'm willing to do what it takes to get to where I can speak to you, to where I need to be, to where I can be my truest, most authentic self. There's a huge soul lesson as far as forgiveness, judgment of thyself, and actually how pain can be one of the most intriguing things that brings us back to the light, that brings us back to love, family. You know, it is the thing that opens our, it's not only the thing that closes the heart, but it's the antidote for a closed heart. It's love. And the poison to over-loving and over-giving is hatred, animosity, jealousy, envy, greed. When you carry that much light and your heart's that open, people don't know what to do with their hands. They don't know how to talk to you. You know, inadequacies within them arise, and it creates you know, the versatile effects of the different levels that we're all on in our awakening. You know, I think a lot of you right now are really questioning on a soul level, what does my soul want? Not what people tell me, not religion, not spirituality, but what does my soul desire? What is my soul yearning for? There's a truth here that somebody is realizing you're creating. It's not about what... I just feel like somebody's listening to somebody else, or listening to, or heeding the advice of others, and for the first time have started to listen to their own self, you know. Sometimes the things that we fear the most are the things that mean the most to us. We feel like we're undeserving, that we don't, we're not worthy of the things that come into our life, or we leave others behind who aren't there on that level as well. You know, being honest with yourself is very important here on what you bring forward in a relationship, what you bring forward within your own self, what you project onto others. You know, we're always experiencing a relay of energy based off of our own. And sometimes life is just unjust and it's unfair, and a lot of us will suffer injustices. It's just a part of growth. It's just a part of tempering the duality. No matter how much you are being tested or pushed now, stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity. There's integrity again, and it's already out here. And self-worth so much that no one can get in your way. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and will do this. You know, no matter what's happened to you in the past, you're rising above that now. You know, you're finding ways to integrate. It's the difference between other people's opinions, and then there's a point to projecting or others trying to dim a light. It's like, I've listened to you guys time and time again. This time I think I'm going to take things slow. You know, I want to take things, I want to figure out the fuck's wrong within me so that I don't even know, you know, and it's just like, maybe a lot of people, believe it or not, have a really hard time at looking within themselves. They don't know where to start. I know I have all these modalities, I watch all these things, but why after all these years of doing this have I not had what is it? You know, and it's, I see one star coming through. Because you never really get it until you see the light in the dark. And that's all it was. It's nothing that you hang on to forever. It was something that helped you to grow, something to succeed, to advance you along your way. Sometimes we feel like we'll always be going through that lesson because of us giving too many shits about what other people feel. You know, what it looks like to the community, what we've done here, X, Y, Z. We'll dim our own light. Sometimes the enemy doesn't, you know, need others to dim our light. We'll dim our own light out of fear of being projected upon. And then if we're not that, then we stand up for ourselves and now we're just the asshole. We all know we have to find the happy medium within that, and that can be very challenging at times. There is a huge focus here on self-development. You know, somebody here spending a lot of time in their mind. It feels like it's time to actually speak a truth, instead of every time you get an opportunity, maybe somebody turns their back and you were going to say it, but then you just don't. You know, there's a need to say something here. There's a need to speak up, to deliver a message, to make something known. And I feel like somebody's trying to observe how to do that on a level to where they're considerate of all others' feelings, but it feels like I'm hearing this time above all going to put their heart, their mind, their soul above the projections of others, the thoughts, the feelings of what others think would be best for them. You know, that's a big soul lesson here for somebody, is learning to remember that they're very intuitive. The person coming towards you is somebody who's very intuitive. Somebody who holds very, very ancient secrets about love, about using energy, sexual healing, modalities, nature, plant medicine. You know, we're all vibrating and finding our way there. You know, I don't want to be like every reader and say love's just around the corner. For some of you it is. You know, for all of you it always is, because you have an opportunity to love yourself more every day. Falling in love with yourself is one of the most... my knees will fall right out from underneath me, you know. Well, Doug contacted me this week. Thank you for the 2. I feel like after the full moon. This picture shows a full moon here, and then there's water. I don't know if somebody here is a Cancerian or ruled by the moon or has a prominent moon placement, whether it's in the sign of Sagittarius or the sign of Cancer. I feel like this person does think and reminisce. I want to say after the full moon. I heard many moons. After the full moon, June 11th. I heard weeks. I can't decipher time, to be honest with you, as far as that goes. It depends on the way you're thinking about this person. Is it for greedy, selfish purposes? Is it for an inadequacy within your own self, something that you're missing that you want this person? You guys have to be able to believe in alignment. You have to be able to believe that the shit you go through isn't for fucking nothing. You have to believe that you're out here embarking on this damn journey between the spiritual mind, the fucking physical world, whether you're raising your kids, working, and you're trying to tap in, you know what I mean? You're getting messages from everywhere, you feel so connected, and then you're honoring the humanism. We're fucking magnificent beings. We're magnificent beings. And anybody who's out here trying to find a way to a better them, I love you. in no matter way that looks like. Don't get caught up in the monotony and the loops and the circles. You know, have discernment to discover deeper truths about yourself, even if they are uncomfortable, because that, my friend, is true growth. Those people are honorable. The ones that have the balls to look within and say, hey, I've got some fucking shit I gotta deal with. But all in all, I'm learning that the most important thing isn't what it looks like to everybody else, but how I feel within my own being. There's a healing around a specific energy in a situation that's to come. Very beautiful. The number 417 can be prominent, as well as 741. What up, Away? Alright, guys, I love you. I'm gonna go get in a nice hot shower after I call my little ones. I love you all. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Casey, by the way, at the Guardian Oracle 33. For those of you, I think I have 3 of you left or 4 of you left that are waiting on personal reads for me. I should be done. I should be able to get those done this next week. I'm working an hour away from home, drywalling right now, doing a lot of mud, so I can try to get on here, but a lot of those reads are hour reads. By the way, I will only be doing the emergency reads from here on out for a while until further notice. Those are an hour. They're $100. Like I said, thank you guys for being patient with me. Thank you for understanding. I'm balancing all the things right now. You got to put a lot of creative passions out today. Oh, where are you guys? Into the building, into doing things, which was nice. It was fun. Instead of, I got to switch some energy up. So it felt nice. It was a very quiet day with my guides. I seen so many signs and synchronicities, butterflies, beautiful area. As soon as I got there, I'm like, oh God, his wife's dead. And I'm like, don't do this. Oh, we're not doing this right now. And I'm like, and then I started seeing the butterflies, and I was like, there's a reason I'm out here. I don't know. I never know what the universe has up their sleeve. I just do. I go where I'm guided. I love you, Jace. Love you, Bethany. Good to see you too, beautiful. What's up, Faith? Zerdic, you're first on my list. I haven't forgot about you. Thank you, guys. I love you so much. You guys have a good night. Everybody take care. And tomorrow, maybe I'll go live at the job site and just kind of hang out for a little bit. I am ready for bed. You're welcome. I love you. Hi, Ash. I love you too. Good night, guys. Kisses from Idaho.